What's going on, everybody? This is Kane Michael here. We are at the Antelope Audio booth at NAMM 2017. I'm here with Marcel from Antelope Audio, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Zen Tour. He's going to run through it real quick and kind of show us what makes it so cool. Marcel?
Thanks, Kane. Thanks, Magnetic, for coming by. This is the new Zen Tour. We started shipping these last summer, and it's already a new product because of firmware updates. We're adding free things, like I was telling you about all our real-time effects. So the guys that buy this are getting a 2017 product, even though it's been shipping for 6 months. It does some really cool things that it can operate in Thunderbolt or USB, Mac or PC. You get the same effects that Zedd has, and he has these when he tours. He also has Orion Studios in his studio, which is the rack mount unit. You get the same conversion that, guys like Skrillex have in their studio, but in a smaller format. So these are both happen to both be Antelope users who are in the EDM world. But these guys, when you get the $1495 product, you're getting the same conversion that's in our $3,000 and $5,000 converters. It's just less channels and a smaller footprint. Same effects, same routing. Effects are really cool because you can use them in real time. So you can play instruments through them or play, sounds through them. You can play tracks through them in real time and edit them and, do filtering, do EQing. But you can also route them as a hardware insert because they're actually hardware plugins. They're running in real time from our FPGA. They're not plugins in the sense that they're software, coded. They're preloaded into the hardware. And so you get a firmware update that actually updates these things. So it's a pretty cool story. We also bundle Studio One Artist Series free. That's a 200-hour software. And we have, another 300 hours worth of plugins that come free. So it's a real value for $14.95 to have the Zen Tour.
And what kind of effects come with it? Have you got EQs or compressors, or what are we looking at?
We have EQs, compressors. We have right now a lot more EQs, a lot of vintage stuff. There's German and Swiss stuff that's never been modeled before. There are Lang EQs that cost thousands of dollars that you can run up to 40 on this thing. So you get really high instance counts, and that circuitry is all like I said, preloaded in that firmware update, so we can keep adding more. And right now we're working on a bunch of really cool compressors. So you really are going to see things that that haven't even been done in plug-in form yet.
Let me ask you a question real quick. For those that don't know, what does real-time processing mean?
This is interesting because when you load in a plugin, it's going to be staged in your DSP. So you're going to add buffer time, which can be really cool if you're mixing. But when you're working real time, you want something that acts like hardware. And our effects all run in real time. If we made we really made a real-time hardware effects processor here, just like a lexicon or different things that you've seen over the years. That's what this is. So it's more than just an interface. It's a real-time effects processor. These things, when we make a model of a product, we take the schematic and we mimic all of that circuitry on the memory blocks on the FPGA. And if your users get curious about technology, you just look up FPGA memory blocks and all this information will come, and you'll understand that an FPGA can mimic any circuitry. So when we put in an EQ, you're actually getting the EQ. It's performing just like the actual hardware unit did.
It's extremely impressive. Once again, Marcel with Antelope Audio, and this is the Zen Tour. Definitely check it out. It's incredible. Real-time processing is the future.